Okay, in today's video, we are going to automate filling in an online form based on data read from a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet will contain several rows of data that needs to be filled in a form. This will be a very rudimentary example, but can be expounded upon for complex forms and spreadsheets. AIP Solutions will be able to assist you in more complex iterations. Let's begin. This is our form that we will be filling out. It's a very simple jot form that has three different fields: name, email, and message fields with a submit button. This is the spreadsheet that will be read in. It will have three corresponding columns for each row of data to be filled in like so. Our name fields, email fields, I'm using the same emails, and a simple message in the message field. We will be automating filling in this data into our online form. Let's look at the code. First thing is we will target the Excel file and set the Excel object. We set our target variable to the location of where the Excel file is located and add the file name. We set our Excel com object with this line of code. Okay, now we want to read the file, so we open it using the Excel object we just created, and we target the sheet name with this line of code. We need to get the total rows used in the spreadsheet, and we do that by calling use range rows count on the worksheet with this line. We want to start at row 2 because that's where our data begins. Row 1 is the actual row headings. The program we are going to use to automate launching the browser is called Selenium. I'll put a link in the description of where this can be downloaded. But essentially, you set the path of where the DLL file is located, and then you use add type to add the DLL to the path. Once that is configured, then we create a new object using it and assign it to a variable. Now we're going to loop over the data in our spreadsheet, starting from row start and up to our row count variables. We are going to instruct our Chrome driver to launch the browser and specify the URL that we want to access there. Now let's fill in all the details. We are going to enter our name, our email address, our message, and then click Submit. Now we want to target the fields on the form, and we're going to use developer tools. It's a simple process. Right-click on the field you want to target and select Inspect. That will open Tools on the side and highlight the section you want to inspect. Right-click on the section and select Copy XPath. This is going to instruct the driver to target the section of the form. Let's paste that in. We will then instruct Chrome driver to find element by XPath using the value we copied. Don't forget to put this value in quotes. Then we want to fill in some details. So let's figure out which details we want to send based on the spreadsheet. We want the name to come from the first column, email from the second, and message from the third. We define our name variable to be column 1 for that row, and email to be column 2, and message will be column 3. Okay. Now we can pass these variables to our Chrome driver. So let's copy these lines to our email and message and alter the data that we want to feed in. We also need to get the correct XPath for each of them. And these lines of code will instruct the driver to target each form input and enter the data from our spreadsheet. Clicking the Submit button is done a bit differently, but we still need to target the XPath. Let's get the XPath using the same technique. We will find the Xbox with the same line, but instead of calling send keys, we want to call click. And because this will go by quickly and we want to see it, let's add a 2-second delay. Once our loop over the spreadsheet finishes, let's quit our Chrome driver and our Excel object. Now let's run our 42 lines of code and see what happens. Chrome launches and data is filled in. Now in the event the website slows down because of whatever reason, like it's doing now, the program will pause and pick up when it resumes. You can see the browser spinning in the top left corner. But once it completes, it picks up at user 8. That's it. Now this was a simple form with no built-in security, but you can see the potential. Forms can be overly complex, and data can be read from not only Microsoft Excel spreadsheets, but also Google Sheets, and even Smart Sheets or PDFs. My company specializes in this, and we would be happy to assist you in your automation needs. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel for different automation tutorials. This video has been brought to you by AIP Solutions.